Hello, this is a updated video for the game Pikanauts. I wanted to redo the video because the older video had a problem with the sound, and I wanted to share the updated cubes that the Game Crafter has. The original cubes were called Future Cubes, and they're no longer getting them. But since they've had the 3D printers, they shouldn't run out with these new cubes, which are called cubic cubes, I believe. And this is a 1 to 2 player game. It was mainly designed for solo play. And it's a survival game where you're trying to stay in cover, which the area is contained black desks and shells, which represent your cover, and you just mark that with the cubes, and when it's destroyed you take it away. And I wanted to show one aspect of the game that might be a little confusing, and that's when you have a scrap. A scrap is there's a card, if you're playing the higher difficulty, that instantly has a scrap, as you can see right here. Or if the enemy is where you are, you're gonna scrap. This is a kind of blackjack or 21 themed idea with the dice. You have the enemy dice and your dice. Basically what you're gonna do is determine whether you're gonna lose a life by doing hand-to-hand combat with the enemy, and you're gonna set a die aside. You're gonna roll your first die, and the goal is to get either hit 12 or close to 12 without going over. If it's under 12, the enemy is gonna roll all their dice, and if it's closer to 12 and not over, they will win. So if I roll a 2, you must roll this dice set aside no matter what. If I roll a 2, it's pretty low, so I'm going to roll all 3 of them. If I rolled a 6 or something, I probably want to skip this, and I'd have a good chance of winning. So if I roll a 2, let's see what happens. Okay, I have a 6 and a 1. Unfortunately, that's not too great. 9 out of 12, but I can still win if the enemy rolls a 3 dice and it's lower than me, or it's higher than 12. Let's see what happens. Yep, they were higher, so I actually win. So I get to keep my cover, and I can stay here. For the rest of the rules, you can of course check the rule book and see how it plays out as you're trying to find the mugshot cells in the deck. When you find all 8 of them, you finish the game. The little cubic cubes are also replaced in the expansion you can find on the Game Crafter called Pikanauts, which adds 2 players, it adds abilities, and it adds little metal cubes to collect as currency to buy abilities. And you can check that out also on russellgames.com or on the Game Crafter webpage under Russell Games. Thank you very much.